This lesson is on PivotTable. So PivotTables automatically summarize your data for you, so you can slice and dice it in a million different ways. So you can forget about creating a lot of summary calculation. You don't need them. You can let Excel do the work for you. So we are looking at a new order sheet here. What we can do is we can start with just a simple dummy file. Here we have, and we might be interested in know how to calculate the total cost, total sales, or quantity by product number. Now we can do is we can go over to the insert tab and click either the blank pivot table option or recommended pivot table option. So we will start with recommended pivot tables. Pivot table just so you can see what that's look like. So what Excel does in the pop-up that appears is give you a few different options for how you might want to summarize the data. So this is an example sum of unit price by product number. We might not be interested in that here. Here is another one, sum of total cost by order category. That's a little more useful. But what we want to do is actually start with a blank pivot table. So you can see how to do that. So we will go back to the insert tab uh, and click on pivot table. Uh, a pop-up appears that basically asks us if we want to insert this into a new worksheet or an existing worksheet. We will just click OK, and then we will just click on OK, and then what you will see on the left hand side is blank fields of pivot table, and the right hand side is your list of fields in the um, original table, and then areas on your pivot table. So you have got the filters, columns, rows, and values. So to see how this works, the first thing that we can try to do is just select our check a total cost button. um, Total cost, this one, the total cost button, and what it is going to do is move that total cost from above section to values area, right? um, in our pivot table you can see that all it's doing is just summing all of the total cost in the previous sheet. Now to add some dimension to our pivot table, what we may want to do is let's actually take the order category, uh, and we are gonna move that to row. So what this is gonna do now is put the order category in the row and tell us how many cost or how many sale we have for each of those categories. So it's just a way to slice that data up for us. We are not actually summarizing already category, we are just using that to break up our sales. We can also move it over to column. It just kind of depend on how you would like to see. So let me move from rows to column, right? uh, it depends on how you would like to see it. We are gonna do now is uncheck order category, and maybe we want to see cost by product number. So I will uncheck this order category, um, and I will select the product number from here to drag into rows area. So now we will see it's taken the total cost column and broken up those costs by product numbers. Okay, we are gonna do now is just clear our data from table. We will start fresh, and we are gonna take a look at quantity now. Quantity now. So we can check quantity, that's gonna move it over the values. You can like drag and drop from top to bottom values area. Um, and what it's going to do now is sum of all the quantity that we have sold. We can take our product number, dragging that down to the rows product number. So I'm going to drag product number to the rows. Yeah, so what it's going to do is tell us the quantity that we have sold by product number, right? The product number by product number, because we have got product number in the rows and our quantity is in the value section. Okay, okay. One thing that we can do is add an additional fields into our rows area, and we will put order category right before the product number. And what this is going to do now is a group. So let me drag the category, order category into rows. See, uh, now is a group or separate or quantity sold by the order category, right? And then by the product. Just another way again to slice up our data, and you can actually add as many fields as you want to that raw area, and it will just continue to break out those slice. We can also do is move over the order and order category to the columns. See, from raw category to columns, right? So we have got our product number in the raw and our order category in the column. So this is tell us not only by the product number but also by order category how many we have sold. What I think is helpful is if you just start moving things around, dragging and drop to see how it's look like in different ways. We can also move order category over the filter section, so this allow us to filter our quantity. So let's try. So move order category to filters, right? See, so this allow us to filter our quantity sold by category. We will just select multiple, we will select just multiple items, um, and uncheck everything. And then we want to take a look maybe at smaller order and normal orders, right? Sorry. um, so I have just select the smaller order and normal orders. Just click on it. Okay, so in those rows, so you can start to see how many different ways there are to start exploring your data. So we are actually going to put order category back into the rows. So we got it shown by order and then by column, right? We are actually going to change our header here just to make it a little bit easier to read. So we change it to quantity sold on the right, and then we will change this to products on the left, just so we can read this and make sense of it. We can do also is go to the design tab on the top, go to the design tab, and it gives us different options to format our pivot table, so it makes it a little bit easier. So we will try this option here on Wikipedia for us. Um, Another thing that we can do is we can right click on values and then sort it by largest to smallest. So we might want to see within each order category, we don't want to easily see which ones were the top three sold.